All right, I think I'm live here. Hello, everyone. This is Tammy Stoffel with Stampin' Tammy, independent demonstrator, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Washougal, Washington. And sorry about the slow start there. Just trying to get everything going and realized I didn't have my camera stand adjusted. So I think it looks okay. Just taking a quick look. Tonight we're going to make a card using the Whimsical, what is it called here? The Whimsy and Wonder DSP, Designer Series paper, or Specialty Designer Series paper. And what makes it special is that it has some silver foil and holographic foil. It's beautiful, beautiful paper. So we'll go ahead and just get started here. This is the stamp set that goes with it, the Whimsical Trees. And then there is a set of dies called Christmas Tree Dies. And this is a just a darling set in the new mini catalog or holiday catalog. Things are falling. Things are falling. Oh dear. Anyway. So this is the Whimsy and Wonder Suite. Beautiful whimsy colors and Christmas images. Very, very darling, I think, anyway. Okay, so I've got my trimmer in the way. I'm going to move that off to the side here. This paper is absolutely beautiful. There is 12 sheets, 2 each of 6 designs. It is double-sided, and all of the colors that coordinate are Polished Pink, Blushing Bride, Mossy Meadow, Mint Macaron, Misty Moonlight, and Iridescent. So it gives that beautiful, beautiful shimmer. Let me show you some of the paper here. Hopefully you can see that. You see that gorgeous iridescent. Isn't that beautiful? And then on the flip side here is Mossy Meadow with the snowflakes. And then we've got these gorgeous packages, beautiful colors. The bows have that iridescent shimmer to it. And then on the flip side is the Mossy Meadow and Blushing Bride with holly sprigs. And then we've got more of those whimsical trees and that silver iridescent foil. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this is just kind of a watercolor, makes for a real soft background. I'm not sure if you can see that one very well. Again, Blushing Bride with those gorgeous snowflakes. I think something else in mind with this as well. I'll flip this over. Look at those stripes. This is not just for Christmas. You could use that for anything, really. And then we've got more of the whimsy colored holly sprigs. And then flip it over and Polished Pink with that watercolor type background. Let's see, we saw one of those. One more to go here. Look at these gorgeous ornaments. Aren't those beautiful? It reminds me of a Victorian scene. And then Misty Moonlight, those gorgeous trees. All right, so this is the paper we're going to work with tonight. And we'll just go ahead and get started, I think. As usual, I don't have a wide enough bandwidth to be able to monitor your comments as I'm live, so I will go back and answer any questions that you may have. So feel free to put those in the comments. Interacting with the video, making comments on my posts, that sort of thing, is always welcome. So thank you. This does have the stamp set and the dies. Those dies are so cute. All different shapes of trees. This little zippy piece here is garland. You can probably see it on a couple of these trees. This tree here has some of that garland, and these trees. You can make that out of white. This is mint macaron, or silver or gold would be beautiful. Reminiscent of times past when we had garland strands across our trees. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. Set this off to the side. I'm going to start with a card base in, this is actually Old Olive, and it is not a listed color in the for coordinating colors, but look at that, it goes nicely. It goes nicely. So I'm trying to decide if I want the Old Olive card base, or I think I'm really going to go with the Blushing Bride here. I had both of them out. I had an idea for the green, and then of course, you know, the squirrel ideas started rolling around in my head, and I found Misty Moonlight and this textured an embossing folder, and gosh, I can't remember the name of this one, you guys. I'm sorry. It's textured textile textures or something along those lines. I'll make sure that it's in the description with the card recipe, and it'll also be in my blog, and that'll get posted tomorrow morning. So anyway, we're going to take a piece of this Misty Moonlight and adhere it to the card front. The card base is the typical 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4, and then this piece here is just 1/4 inch shorter, so it is 5 1/4 by 4. And grab some adhesive here, and we'll get that adhered. Make sure that I'm still working in the camera and not off the camera. There is an embossed and a debossed side to this. I just had to figure out which side it was that I really wanted to have up. It doesn't really make a lot of difference with this particular pattern. I do like to use the liquid adhesive because it does give a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, and we'll just smooth that out here. And then next, we're going to adhere a strip of iridescence. And I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. I think I might put it on this side, like so. Y'all, I did not make this card ahead of time, so I'm kind of crafting on the fly, which is not always my strong suit, but we'll make it work. Okay, so I am going to keep it on to the left of the card here. Put a little bit of adhesive on this edge. And I want to give myself plenty of iridescence here. Okay, and just like so. And then we're going to use more adhesive all across the back here. Liquid adhesive is best when you're adhering to a textured surface like this, embossed piece of paper. The liquid gets down into the grooves a little bit easier and gives more surface to adhere to. Okay, I'm feeling a little rusty. Okay, all right, and there we go. I'm gonna put that on there like so, showcasing both of those designer series paper. Sentiment. One more thing I didn't dig out. There it is. And that is the Wonderful Snowflakes die cuts. We'll take a quick look at these and see if this is something that we might want to add or not. So they are iridescent, so that is beautiful. I'll pop one of these out and see if it's something that we want to use. Yeah, no. Nope, I don't think so. I think we're just going to leave that one off. And so we're just going to make this a relatively simple card. We're going to do a little stamping on the label here with a sentiment from the whimsical trees. The sentiment that I'm going to use here is, may the love of the season warm your home and fill your heart. I haven't put my labels on here yet. In fact, I just cracked open this stamp set just a bit ago. So we're going to mount it on the acrylic block. And we're going to use Misty Moonlight ink. I'm going to stamp off first. Make sure that I get a clean image. And I have too much ink on my stamp here. Do a little cleaning there real quick. I need to stand up so I can see what I'm doing to stamp here and not stamp off. Okay, that looks pretty good. Close my stamp pad so that I don't stick my fingers in it, as I'm notorious for that. And I'm going to take a piece of the Misty Moonlight, and this label is going to get split right down the center. And we're going to use that to highlight the edges. Touch of glue here. Again, using that liquid glue, you've got a little bit of wiggle room. And we're going to go like so. And we'll put a little more adhesive, liquid adhesive here, so that we can adhere that piece. And then we're going to pop it up on the dimensionals. Okay. Pull it down just a little bit more so we've got a little more even. And then this is what the back side looks like. See how that can give you a little more mileage out of your die or a punch, and gives you that darling border. Okay, we're going to pop that up on some dimensionals, and then we'll add a little bit of bling. Gosh, you guys, I get so dang nervous when I'm doing this. And I shouldn't, because I know the people that are watching are my mom and close friends. But it is what it is. Okay. So I think we're going to stick that right about there. We'll add a little bit of bling here. Trying to open my tweezers. Not sure if I want to use tweezers or not. What I really wanted was my take your pick tool, but I had a bag of goodies that I took with us when we went on vacation, and then we've been so busy, and Todd and Carson both got sick, so things were kind of cattywampus around this household for a while, and now we're trying to get back at it. Add another little rhinestone. All right. Cute, easy card. What do you think? Alrighty. So that's all I got for you tonight. I'm just trying to get back in the saddle, you guys, and get over the jitters of doing lives. With my current work schedule, I work from 8 to 4:30. Not every single weekday. It's based around every third weekend. But what that means is you'll see me more live in the evenings rather than during the daytime. So I think I'm going to try to make Wednesday evening my my live evening, and see how that works for my schedule and for yours. So if you wouldn't mind, give me a little feedback on the things that you'd like to see, and if Wednesday works for you, if there's another day that you would rather, because you've got somebody that you like to watch on Wednesday evenings, that sort of thing. I would appreciate it, and thanks for watching.